Crystal City, and I'm super happy to be subbing for you all tonight. Hopefully you got a chance to join me, and if not, if you're not watching live, thankfully EarthTreks is keeping these videos so you can tune into them anytime. If you particularly like a workout, you can repeat it some other day, or share it with your friends who happen to miss this live stream. We're going to get started. Now, usually with my classes, I like to jump right in, but since a lot of you probably are not warmed up, if you've been sitting at home all day, like you should be, right, or didn't get a chance to go outside for a run or anything like that before class, we're going to get started with a nice warm-up. Then we're going to do 6 exercises that we're going to do for 3 rounds. We're going to do 45 seconds on those exercises tonight, and then take a little bit of a break in between, 10 to 15 seconds in between those exercises. I'm going to give you a little bit of a break in between the rounds, but probably only about 30 seconds tonight. It's going to be a mix of some cardio, a little bit of core in there. Should be a full body workout, so I'm glad you could join me. We're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to play some music, so hopefully y'all can hear that. Yes. Excellent. All right, y'all. We're going to get started with some jumping jacks. Here we go. Good. Keep going. Now remember with these jumping jacks, you can always take a variation. You can always step out to the side instead and keep it going from here. Otherwise, pop it up. Ten more seconds here. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. We're going to go straight into some plank walkouts. So I'm going to stand to one side of my mat and then walk all the way down, all the way out into a plank. Maintain that plank position. Walk it all the way back and come up. So I'm trying here to get a nice stretch into my hamstrings. So try and stay as straight as you can through your legs. We'll do 2 more of these. All the way out into that plank. And last one. Good. Now we're going to get into lunges around the world. So I'm going to take a step. Make sure I have a little bit of space behind me here. I'm going to step forward into a lunge. Then I'm going to step out, same leg, bends, back in. And then same leg steps backward. Then I switch legs. Out, to the side, back. Good. To the side, and back. Good. Nice. Pause it there, and just get some arms in, hugging a little bit. Arms all the way across, and some arm circles. And shake everything out. All right, y'all, it's a good idea to have some water by you. I know I'm gonna need some, so we're gonna be talking through our workout tonight. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna jump right in to the workouts. Let me know if this is too loud. Should be okay. All right. So for our first workout, we're going to be doing a big jump forward. So if you have a mat, try to get from one end of the mat to the other end of the mat. Then we're going to do high knees going backwards. I'm going to be timing us on my cell phone here. Sorry about that. 45 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So we're taking a big jump forward. And then high knees, going all the way back. Make sure you're landing with nice springy knees. Also make sure your mat, or whatever surface you're on, is non-slip. Good, keep going. We got about 10 seconds left on this one. Try to get one more in. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, y'all. We're going to take the next 10 seconds of rest. I'll explain the next exercise. We are going into burpees, but for our burpees today, we're going to do a lateral jump in between. So it's going to look like this. To the side, then go out. Push up, back in, to the side. All right, here we go, y'all. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So we're going sideways, popping it out, into our push-up. Back in, jump to the side. Back out, push it up. Side. Out. Push it up. Got about 15 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, y'all. Take another little rest, get some water here. And our next exercise is going to be squat pulse. So I'm going to go into my squat to really send those hips back. Do a little pulse, and then I'm going to lift one leg out to the side, as high as I can. Pulse, out to the side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. And lift. Lift. Some of you might notice as a variation, I usually like to do with star jumps. Since we have a lot of jumping today, decided to give you a break on the jumping on this one. But this is also about your stability and strength. Trying to get that leg up, maintain your balance, and really sit back into your squat and pulse. Good, we got about 5 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. All right, everybody. Our next exercise, we're going down to the floor. So hopefully you have a mat for this one. Doing a sit-up. Legs can be extended. Sometimes that makes this a little easier. Or bent. Now lay all the way down to the floor. Arms are going to be straight up. I'm going to sit up and lift my arms. Now I'm trying here to keep my arms lifted the whole time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So try and keep your arms completely up. When you're at the top, really push those shoulders back. Try and reach up high for the ceiling. If you happen to have like a giant soup can or something at home, you can also add weight to this. Hold it in between your hands for a little bit of an extra challenge. Keep going there, about 10 seconds left. 2, 1, and rest. All right, everybody. We're going into a new exercise I'm super psyched on. It's called plyo spiders. Now, basically what this looks like is a big, long lizard lunge, like from yoga, but we're changing sides quickly. And when we change sides, try not to lift those hips too high off the ground. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So remember, we're trying to keep this going as fast as we can. Now, if you need a modification for this one, you can just step, side, back, rather than switching it fast. Good, keep it going. About 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, everyone. Here's our last exercise in this set. Getting into the core a little bit more. We're getting into the obliques. So we're going into that hip dip that I love. Forearms down on the ground. And then we're dipping the hips from side to side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Nice. So remember for this one, when you're going from side to side, you can have those feet a little wider. That will sometimes help. Or you can bring them in and then stack them. Getting a nice oblique crunch in there. And we've got about 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, break. All right, everyone, that's the end of our first set. Take 30 seconds to yourself here for a break. Get a little bit of water. Then we're starting over with round 2. $15 seconds left on our break. So remember, we're starting over with our long jump and our backwards into our high knee. Here we go, everybody. Find a good spot towards the back of your mat. In 3, 2, 1, go for it. Just remember hopping forward and then high knees going back. Nice springy knees. About 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, everybody, going into our burpees. Remember, for our burpees tonight, we're going a lateral lunge. So we're going to the side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Sideways. Into your push-up and jump to the side. Keep going now. Got about 15 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, everyone. We're going into our squats. So remember, we have a squat with a pulse, lifting the leg. Here we go. Pulse and lift. Pulse and lift. Try and get that leg out as high as you can. Catch your breath here a little bit. Maintain balance. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. All right, everyone. We're taking it down onto our mats. So remember, for this one, legs can be bent or straight. I think straight actually makes it a little bit easier because it gives you a little bit of leverage. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're sitting up. Keeping those arms lifted. Keep those feet flat on the floor. Really reach up to the ceiling. Pull those shoulders back at the top. 10 seconds here. And 2, 1, rest. All right, everyone, we're setting up for our plyo spiders. So remember, long lizard lunge, then we're switching those feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. Remember, the modification for this one is stepping it back instead, and then stepping out to the side. When you're stepping out, try to keep those hips as low as you can, rather than really letting them lift all the way down. About 15 seconds. It's okay. You don't have the mobility to get your foot all the way up by your hands. You can come a little bit shorter. That's also okay. 2, 1, and rest. All right, everyone, here's the last one in this set. We're going into our hip dips, forearm plank. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Remember, keeping those hips low, rolling from side to side, getting into those obliques. Keep breathing, push the ground away, spread the shoulder blades apart. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, everyone. Take another 30-second rest here. Then we're going in for our last round. One more round, and we'll do a little bit of a cool down today too. Catch your breath, get some water. Make a quick list of all the reasons why you love Earth Treks. Here we go, y'all. We're starting over. Remember, with our big long jump, backwards high knees. 2, 1, and go for it. This is our last set. Each time you do these, it's the last time you gotta do them. Almost there. Got about 10 seconds. Remember, nice and springy on the landing. 2, 1, rest. All right, everyone. Another jumping one today. Going into those burpees. Remember, add that side lunge. Or well, side jump, pardon me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. All the way up. Push up. Back in. Now keep in mind, when you go out into your push-up, pop back in. I'm jumping, however, you can always step back into the push-up, step forward, and you can step laterally as well. You don't have to jump if your knees are bothering you, if you have any mobility issues. Always take a modification. 2, 1, and rest. All right, everyone, we're going into our squat. With that lateral lift of the leg. Trying to get that leg nice and high. Adding those low pulses with our squat. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So remember, sitting back, lift. Pulse, pulse, and lift. Try and balance. Good. Keep it going. Got about 10 seconds. And again, if you don't have that kind of range, you can go to here. That's also totally fine. 2, 1, rest. All right, everyone. Down to our mat for our sit-ups. Again, this is a time when you can use weight if you choose. Hold it in between your hands. 3, 2, 1, and sit it up. Really lift at the top. 10 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right, everybody, we're going into our last cardio, real focus exercise of the night, those plyo spiders. Here we go, y'all. 3, 2, 1, and go for it. So remember, we're in that straight arm plank, going out into that lizard lunge, and then switching sides. Remember, the modification for this is out, step it back, out, step it back, instead of that jump. 10 seconds. Almost there. 2, 1, rest. All right, y'all. Here's our last exercise of the night. Going into those hip dips with that forearm plank. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So they're trying to get that hip all the way in. 15 seconds, almost the end of your workout. 10 seconds, stay with it. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, everyone. Great job. Get a sip of water. Then we're going to do a little cool down just for our last few minutes. So for our last couple minutes, first let's get into those hips a little bit. I'm going to lay it back down onto the mat. Take my right leg, cross it over top, and then slowly bring my left leg up and in. I can grab through the triangle of my legs and around the outside. Pull that leg towards me. Try and relax into your shoulders on this one too. They don't need to be hunched up here in order for you to pull your leg. Think of it more of as a bicep action rather than you're pulling with your shoulders. Take 2 more deep breaths here. And slowly let that one go. Windshield wiper the knees for a second. Change to the other side. Left leg crosses over top of right knee. Grab around the back of the right thigh. Pull those legs towards you. Try and keep that left foot flexed to protect your knee a little bit. And that knee should be going out to the side. You can even encourage it a little bit with your left elbow. One more deep breath here. Remember keeping those shoulders away from your ears. And drop it down. Windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Nice. Slowly bring it up. Cross the right knee on top of the left knee. So you got a nice little twist here. Now if you want, you can stack those knees entirely, come down to here. But it's not necessary. If you have the flexibility, go on and do it. If not, you can leave it all the way up here. That's totally fine. Either way. Now take your left hand, cross it over top, sit up nice and tall, and twist. Deep breath in here as you inhale, sit up a little bit taller. As you exhale, twist. And slowly untwist. Switch the legs. Good. Again, reaching up and over. Using that knee as a little bit of a brace, sitting up nice and tall. Twisting. Again, as you inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, twist, wringing out the spine. Slowly bringing it out. And again, windshield wiper those knees from side to side. Come into a comfortable seating position. Right arm goes across the body, pulling it out to the side. Hold here for just a second, keeping that shoulder down, feeling it across your back to the back of your shoulder, bringing it up overhead, pulling that elbow up behind you, reaching your right hand down towards your upper back, and a little stretch into your triceps. Same thing on the other side. Pulling across your body. Breathing. And up and over. A little stretch for that tricep. Reaching down your back. And slowly come on out of it. Give it a shake. All right, everybody. Thank you again so much for joining me tonight. Again, my name is Laura. I'm usually at EarthTrex Crystal City, but tonight, so happy to join you folks at Columbia. Probably teaching again on Monday. I'm not 100% sure of the schedule yet at my usual Crystal City. So if you like tonight's workout, come and join me. And also just take advantage of the amazing workouts and yoga classes that EarthTrex is providing during this unfortunate time period where we can't get to our favorite gyms. Thanks so much for joining me at home. Be well, be safe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.